ABC 15 was the first to tell you Maricopa County Sheriff's Office conceded its Special Victims Unit failed to investigate hundreds of sex crime cases countywide.
Well, 2 detectives in that unit now work for Goodyear Police, and ABC 15's Christina Boomer sat down with them for an interview just a few hours ago. They tell her top command staff at MCSO are throwing them under the bus to save their own skin.
In these documents, Maricopa County Sheriff's Office command staff detail problems and mismanagement with their Special Victims Unit. More than 400 cases, some involving young children, some dating back to 2005, were not properly investigated. MCSO commanders identify only 2 detectives by name. Mary Ward and James Wiggy are described as the worst offenders and principals of an internal affairs investigation. We had 2 detectives in that unit quit because we were looking at them, and they're working for Goodyear PD now. Their personnel records show in 2008, the same year as an internal affairs investigation into their unit began, Ward and Wiggy resigned from MCSO and days later started with Goodyear Police. Ward now works there as a sex crimes detective. Wiggy is on patrol.
There might be some concern that they could be doing the same thing right in your community.
I would understand the concern. There's nothing in their performance evaluations here that would lead me to believe that that they are not stellar employees.
That's acting Goodyear Police Chief Bill Cousin. He stands by the department's hires and says they've done good work at Goodyear. He also said the department checked with MCSO and looked into Ward and Wiggy's background.
Our background investigators are very good, and none of this information came to our attention.
When you called MCSO at the time that they were applying for a job, did anyone there say to you, hey, by the way, these 2 are principals in an internal affairs investigation for not investigating sex crimes?
None of that information is in there.
But take a look at this statement sent to us by MCSO earlier this week. 2 detectives assigned to the sex crimes unit during this time have left employment with the sheriff's office after being confronted regarding the poor investigations.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Meet Mary Ward and James Wiggy.
We're here to tell you what's being depicted is not how it happened.
Showing off the numerous awards they received at MCSO, the pair tell me they were blindsided by the accusations made by their former employer.
We were never told that we were under internal investigation. In fact, what we were told over and over again is, hey, no one's in trouble, everyone's doing a great job, keep up the good work.
They tell me for years they warned command staff at MCSO that their caseload was too great. Ward says at MCSO, she'd have to juggle about 60 cases at a time, compared to just 10 in her current position at Goodyear Police.
When we worked in the sex crimes unit, we were being inundated with cases. These are highly sensitive cases. I think everyone can agree with that. We repeatedly asked for resources, such as detectives, and repeatedly told, you're not going to get them, everybody's short.
They pretty much abandoned us and said everything is all your guys' fault.
The detectives are being made as scapegoats on this.
They believe MCSO is blaming them for problems in the Special Victims Unit as retaliation for leaving the sheriff's office, and say they do care about their cases.
It hurts both of us and makes us both sick to think that that happened.
Both of these employees have proven themselves to be worthy of the title of a Goodyear City police officer.
MCSO just sent us this statement. Ward and Wiggy left the employee of the sheriff's office immediately after an investigation into their workmanship began. They go on to say that their own internal affairs investigation should clarify all the issues raised. Christina Boomer, ABC 15 News.
Those former MCSO detectives also told us a heavy caseload wasn't the only problem. They claimed they were often pulled out of the Special Victims Unit to work on what they called politically motivated cases. To hear them talk about that, go to abc15.com and click on 15 links.